The original vision was to get as close to educational nirvana as we could. What drives me personally, it really is a commitment to social justice. The objective is not only to build great schools, but to change public policy so that all kids have access to great schooling. We don't see one of those objectives as more important than the other. You're going to have to not only do teaching and learning, but you're going to have to advocate. We've designed the entire school around creative thinking and having evidence. It's ingrained in everything we do. It's sort of like breathing. We believe that kids learn through play and building. There are millions of kids who we are not serving and who will never get the opportunity to learn how to read. And to me, that is incredibly heartbreaking. We can take a victory lap, but I wouldn't. I don't think it's warranted. I think until every kid in America gets to fall in love with schooling, it's not appropriate.
It's our responsibility as educators to tap into innate potential, and then it's ultimately our responsibility as educators to give students the world-class education that they deserve. So it's a simple philosophy. It's a belief in the power of potential of kids. The number one way that we engage students is by encouraging our teachers first to build transformative relationships with their students. It's one of our core values, and it drives all of our interactions with students, building these lifelong transformative relationships that don't just exist in the boundaries of the school, but really push to get to know the family, get to know their siblings, get to know who you're going to be teaching later, and get to maintain that relationship when they go off to college. This is a place where they can come, they can feel safe, they can feel like they're cared for, they can feel like their friends are there, and that their friends aren't just their fellow students, but are also their teachers. We talk about being a family-oriented school, and I believe we take that to heart. Like, it feels when you walk into a YES school like you're coming home, and that's an intentional process that we build into each of our campuses. The thing that motivates me personally and motivates every person at YES is our mission. The mission being to dramatically increase the number of students from low-income communities who don't just go to college, but graduate from college prepared to lead. There are over 30,000 kids on charter school waiting lists in Houston, and we believe we have a moral responsibility to grow to meet that demand.
With 150 students on the second floor of a tiny church in downtown Donna, Texas, we launched Idea Public Schools. And we had a really basic bargain that we made with parents and students. We said, if you stick with us, we'll stick with you. And we promise we'll get your son, we'll get your daughter into a four-year college or university. There's so many reasons that our students have been successful, but I think that really, above everything else, what our teachers are so fantastic at is instilling the sense of what's possible within our young people. Just a couple of weeks ago, we had 14,000 people from the community, students, parents, community leaders, whooping and hollering and cheering and screaming for our high school seniors as they were walking across stage, and they unfurled their college banner of where they were going to attend college, and they said their name on the microphone, and they said exactly what school they were going to graduate from. And the great thing about that is our 5th and 6th and 7th grade students saw the entire community treating these high school seniors like rock stars. Here in the United States of America, some kids are on a 9% graduation track, and some kids are at a 77% graduation track, and we just want to eliminate that gap.